hear the commotion, and that's okay, 'cause we're in motion. I can feel the sway. There's nothing to fear, my friend. Oh no.
I'm Janae, and this is Jason. We've embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. We're two ocean-loving Aussies travelling the world by sailboat and making movies along the way. Tune in every week for new episodes. Enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe.
To the natural rattle. So unwind and don't unravel. We can't help but be a little fragile through the clatters inside and crackles all the sounds of the natural rattle.
We are at the nicest anchorage. Tide stern to, and we're gonna have a fire just there. So we're gonna collect some firewood and then we're gonna cook some dinner on it.
Hear the rocket all day and night. The world is noisy, and that's alright.
Got the fire going now. How good is this? Fire on the beach.
There we go.
We can't help but be a little fragile through the clatters inside and crackles all the sounds of the natural rattle vibrating us all. The natural rattle.
This is our nice view this morning. Super clear water. We're the only ones here, which is amazing. And we tied stern to the rocks for the first time yesterday. So we had a nice calm boat last night. Jason's just trying to fix the outboard because we keep having problems with it where it won't stop, so it kind of just keeps running. So not the safest thing. Have you figured out what's going on?
Yeah, it's just revving while it's in idle. So I'm guessing it's something to do with the revving string here.
Is it like corroded? It looks a bit nasty.
Doesn't look the best in there, does it?
Ah.
So I'm going to loosen this off. It's got a little bit less tension. See how that goes. I'm going to go for my first ever spear dive. But I'm just going to practice just with weights and everything on and just get a feel of how it feels just like that. And then practice holding my breath underwater. And then I might actually give it a go with the spear gun. So wish me luck, hopefully I don't die. Okay. I have cooked an absolute storm up.
Saganaki,
You are welcome, darling.
hummus, salsa, olives, antipasto. Gonna try some pastırma for the first time.
Treat
Excited?
yourself. Treat yourself, enjoy.
Lunch with a view. I just still can't get over how amazing the water is. A couple of other boats here. I think these guys are just day trippers though, so they'll be gone again this afternoon.
Have it all to ourselves again.
Yeah, hopefully.
I've done a really good job on this.
Have you?
I have.
Oh, so how'd you cook that?
Oh, just right up.
No, exactly.
Put a bit of flour on it and then fry it, basically.
You watched what I was doing.
Oh, you did that too once.
I just threw a Dorito crumb off the couch in the water and I noticed a fish going for it, so gonna feed him some. You ready? Oh, what? Come on, guys. There you go. We're just gonna go for a little arvo snorkel. There's pretty much no one else around. And Jason found quite a big octopus and we get pretty excited about seeing them now. You don't see them around too often and we kind of fell in love with them after watching that movie, My Octopus Teacher. So go check it out.
And I'll chase until it's in front of me.
Jason.
Huh?
I can see your arms. I can see it, you're like an angel.
Can you actually see it on the camera?
Nah, unfortunately.
Rise and shine.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just editing.
Oh, why are you filming me?
Why not? You comfy?
I'm naked. No, I'm not. For the first time ever.
I woke up super early this morning, about 5:30, and got out of bed straight away because these lines were rattling a bit on the mast. I came outside and it was pitch black dark, and I look in the water and I can see these little things glowing, and it ended up being bioluminescent plankton, which was so cool. So I decided to go for a swim with them in the morning and put my goggles on, and it was literally just everywhere. It was so cool. Very cool experience.
Just cooking up some halloumi and having leftover tomato soup for lunch, and then we're gonna finally leave this anchorage. We've been here for about 3 days. First night we had it to ourselves. Second night we had like 1 or 2 other boats here. And then yesterday it just got packed with people because it's such a nice day and it's a Saturday. And same as today being a Sunday. So we thought we'd leave and head somewhere else. So yeah, Jason's getting everything packed up and ready. Got a big yacht right next to us. A few other boats around there. Hey.
Making life difficult.
Yeah, we've got to untie our line, which we're not very experienced at, so we're kind of a little bit worried about when we untie it if we're gonna kind of drift towards them, but I guess we'll just have to see how we go. They do have a couple of fenders out, so although they're probably too high for our boat anyway. Maybe we should put fenders out. We got out of the bay unscathed.
Yeah, I had to, well, I thought the most logical way was to let our line loose.
On our end.
Our stern two line loose and go collect it later. Just so one was at the helm and one was pulling up the anchor.
Yeah.
As we can't seem to pull the anchor up from the back.
It kind of jams. We've got a button so we can do it here, but it kind of jams unless you're feeding the anchor chain into the locker nice and like laying it in lines nice and neatly. So it can be a little bit difficult with just 2 people, but what would you other sailors do? That was yeah. What Jason came up with.
I'm sure there's better ways than what we've done it.
It was only just because there was a boat like literally about 5 meters from us.
Not even.
And we were looking at all the other boats that weren't tied to the rocks, and they were basically floating in that direction. So we would have basically gone into them within, you know, a couple of minutes. So I think it worked well. It probably looked a bit weird to other people, but it worked. So yeah. Now I've got a beautiful glassy motor to the next bay. There's no wind, so we're not sailing, but it's only like an hour away, so somewhere different. Not too far away, but we're ready for a little bit of a change. We've been there for 3 days, so as beautiful as it was, time to move on. We made it to our anchorage. We ended up coming somewhere else. We did attempt to tie stern to a rock at the next place. There was just too many boats around and we got unlucky. We're still having problems with our outboard again. It was like uncontrollable, wasn't it, hun? What was going on?
Throttle was going again.
So we're gonna have to try and fix that. Anyway, we got a little bit embarrassed, so we actually just picked up the anchor and came somewhere else, but not mad about it. I don't know if you can see because of the sun, but there's like a nice pool bar over there with all palm trees on the beach. So we might check that out tomorrow because it's supposed to be quite nice and sunny and warm tomorrow, about 26 degrees. Anyway, I'm just cooking some dinner. We don't have much food left, but we've got to get through these veggies, so I'm going to make like a creamy white wine pasta sauce with a few veggies in it. And having a Bailey's on ice. Can't complain. Jason's a little bit stressed out and embarrassed. I was embarrassed when we were there, but as soon as we left, I was like, whatever. Wasn't entirely, you know, us just being noobs at it. It was, you know, we had a bit of bad luck with the outboard and we'll get there. We just kind of decided we're going to, when we get like an empty anchorage or somewhere, we're just going to practice like 4 or 5 times in a go, try and get a little bit better at it so we're not so nervous to do it. Yeah, it's all part of the learning process, I guess. So if you think back to, you know, what we didn't know like 6 or 7 weeks ago with the whole boat, we've learnt so much. It's just, we haven't really pushed ourselves to do this yet, but everyone seems to do it here, so we kind of need to learn. We don't have to be doing what everyone else is doing, but sometimes there's only room for you to tie stern to the rocks. So anyway, I'm sure in like a month's time we'll be so much better at it, so yeah. Just got stung by a bloody bee for the 2nd time since I've been here. Janae 0, bees 2. Jason 0. You haven't been bitten.
No.
Bloody hurts. Oh my god. I was gonna say, it's gonna hit our mast. It's really cool.
That's a Coast Guard.
Look how low it is!
It's actually a Coast Guard. Afternoon delight.
I was literally gonna say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. You just know me too well. You did that deliberately, didn't you?
No.
Just having a little bit of baked brie with honey and crackers. And a non-alcoholic tropical juice.
Yes, we're not always alcoholics. Sometimes.
Just when we don't have any alcohol to drink. This would go great with some vodka, but we've run out.
Till tomorrow.
It's really nice and glassy. It's been so nice and calm in this bay. It almost feels like you're living in an apartment.
Everything will be alright. Just let it
you taking me, darling?
We're just on our way back to Bodrum, where we were about a week ago. We've run out of food, so we have to go back.
We're living on a noodle diet.
Almost. Look at this boat. It's literally the size of like a hotel. It's huge. It's got a like full sun deck on the back, got a couple of boats that come out the side.
Just needs a helicopter.
I wonder, oh, it probably has a helipad up there. I think it does. Looks like it might have a pool up there. Wow.
Google who owns it.
Yacht Lana is the 56th largest yacht in the world at 107 metres in length. She has a yacht speed of 16 knots and is worth $200 million and has an annual running cost of between 10 and 20 mil. Maybe, surely there has to be someone famous.
We made it. Back to our old stomping ground. Can't get enough of this place. It's actually really nice. All the restaurants on the beach there. We anchored the first time, and then when you reverse to check it, we'll drag in quite a bit. And then when Janae pulled the rope back up, the anchor up, we pulled a rope with it. So we had to re-anchor again, which kind of sucks. It makes you look like a bit of a but yeah, we're here now. What you doing, my little nerd?
It's really windy today, so I'm just stuck inside editing. Got my nerd glasses on and eating strawberries and chocolate.
Yummy!